It's been over 4 days and still counting, and the nation is still not out of it. For a change, people are talking about it more than Dhurandhar. Many are questioning if there is somebody as a Dhurandhar in Indian politics, should that person be Mamata Banerjee? Taking on BJP head on. Well, what happened in Kolkata on 8th of January with Mamata Banerjee storming into the office of IPAC and also house of Pratik Jain, co-founder and director of IPAC during the ED raids is known to one and all. The rest is a history. The very fact that months ahead of Bengal Assembly election 2026, relying on this very act of Mamata Banerjee, so many opposition leaders have openly supported her. Is it a new beginning of a new chapter under so-called India Alliance, which was till about last month was getting written off? Because mind it was Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav openly supported what Mamata Banerjee did. Sanjay Singh from Aam Aadmi Party openly supported Mamata Banerjee as what she did. Then you have Shiv Sena openly supported her. But is it only about Aam Aadmi Party, Shiv Sena and Samajwadi Party? What about the grand old party Congress? Well, if sources are to be believed, then News the Truth NTT has learned that a very senior leader of Congress has reached out to the very senior leader of Trinamool Congress, that is Mamata Banerjee, and both had spoken over phone on this very issue for almost 15 minutes, where that senior Congress leader had openly supported Mamata Banerjee and both had in a way agreed on one point: enough is enough. So it's a fair question to ask, is this a fresh beginning for India Alliance? Because it's not new or for the first time. We have seen in 2021 Assembly election, ahead of it, Samajwadi Party and other political parties had all supported Trinamool Congress, minus Congress. But whether this time there would be any change in political dynamics as far as Bengal political landscape is concerned, we have to wait and see. We have seen in the past Mamata Banerjee lashing out at Congress. We have seen in the past Congress lashing out at Trinamool Congress. We have seen in the past both not really sharing the common stage, even though vowing to be with India Alliance. Yet, this time around, when a senior Congress leader, very senior Congress leader, very senior Congress leader has reached out to Mamata Banerjee, pledging her support on this very issue, then obvious question is, are all the opposition parties once again coming back to the same fulcrum and now deciding to take on BJP once again head on, and will at the heart of it be this daring act or bold act of Mamata Banerjee in a way challenging the central agency? Why is it so important? Because central agency had simply not been at the ire of political storm, be it from opposition parties or other parties, regional parties, but they have also been at the receiving end from BJP, where BJP was in opposition. Remember, BJP would often take diatribes against the central agency, that is CBI, and call them a cage parrot and refer to Supreme Court's observation when Congress was in power. And in role reversal, central agencies stay the same, the names of central agencies stay the same, but then Congress, Trinamool Congress, they've all been targeting BJP of misusing central agencies. Thus, as far as common people are concerned, they are simply questioning the probity, questioning about accountability of these central agencies. For example, on 8th of January, Central Agency Enforcement Directorate landed at the house of Pratik Jain. Fair enough. You as a central agency have all the might and power to go and investigate anyone you want. Supreme Court has not deprived you of that power. Yet, what is the outcome? The outcome is Mamata Banerjee walked out of Pratik Jain's house with a green folder. Now, Enforcement Directorate all along had been saying that look, we have got concrete evidence. Evidence of what? Money laundering, right? Evidence of coal smuggling proceeds in a way facilitating Trinamool Congress's Goa campaign, right? So if there is proof good enough, then why would Enforcement Directorate wait from taking action? Enforcement Directorate officials went to Pratik Jain's house armed with central forces in uniform with their weapons hanging by their shoulder. Yet they could not resist Mamata Banerjee. They could not take action against her. Why? Why were you so crippled? The Supreme Court did not clip your wings. Why did you choose to clip your wings? Mamata Banerjee walked out with a folder. Did you run after her? No. Did you chase Trinamool Congress Supremo? She waited before the media, right outside the house of Pratik Jain. Did you come after her, snatch it away from her in front of media? You could have done your own statement like Mamata Banerjee did. She showed, देखो मेरे पास ये है, ये है, ये है. You could have also done it. Raced behind her while she was waiting in front of media. You could have simply snatched it from her. Did you do it? Or you were mindful that she is the chief minister and she could be right? You have been saying that Mamata Banerjee has stolen all your incriminating evidences. I mean, you reached Pratik Jain's house at 7 in the morning. Mamata Banerjee reached Pratik Jain's house at 12 in, that same noon. You had got 3 to 4 hours in your hand without any interference, doing your work. And while doing your work, had you really come across something very interesting, a document which you think could be very, very crucial in the investigation, what is the common tendency? We all have smartphones. You're probably having a better phone than us. Take a picture, send it to the department, get the facts checked, get the verification done, and then get more leads out of that same document so that you can question, examine the person sitting right in front of you. Did you do that? If you have done so, then you have not lost your evidences. That's one. And if you say Mamata Banerjee has stolen all your evidences, it's laughable that all your evidences could be packed in one green folder. I mean, that folder, was that taken to Pratik Jain's house by you, or that was lying at some corner and with all your efficiency you could not discover that? And if that is the folder you have taken and you were literally jamming all the papers inside it, the choice of color of that folder tells a different story. All this while, people were scared of ED. All this while, people were questioning as whether ED is right or wrong. But now, people are questioning. Why did ED stay quiet without taking action? They went straight to Supreme Court. So tomorrow, something wrong happens to you, you will not go lodge a police complaint. You will not fight back. You will not do anything in your defense, but straight go to Supreme Court seeking court's intervention, or move to Calcutta High Court seeking court's intervention. You have got evidence with you, right? Yet you did not arrest Pratik Jain, yet you could not stop Mamata Banerjee, yet you did not even attempt to fight back, yet you did not race after her and wrest the folder from her hands. Opposition parties for long had been crying that look, if you're corrupt or if there are charges against you of alleged corruption, and thereafter if you join BJP, you come out all clean. The washing machine narrative or theory or rhetoric, as you want to put it. We dive deep into a pattern that everyone is talking about, what the opposition calls the BJP's washing machine, where corruption charges mysteriously vanish once leaders switch sides. There is a modus operandi. Opposition leaders facing CBI, ED or IT probes defect to BJP or its NDA allies, and cases stall, disappear, they get shut down or go into cold storage. Since 2014 we are talking about. There are specific data, research that show that at least 24 such leaders have made their switch. And out of those 24 leaders, more than 20 have seen some reprieve. And it's not coincidence, it's a pattern. Take Ajit Pawar, Sharad Pawar's nephew, as an example. He left his chacha, took away the party, and also became the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra when allied with BJP, the NDA. He was facing an ED probe into money laundering via the Maharashtra State Cooperative Bank scam. Now, he joined NDA in 2023. Result? The Economic Offence Wing filed a closure report and ED's case became infructuous. Clean slate, Deputy Chief Minister, classic case of washing machine. His colleague Praful Patel, another NCP veteran, probed by CBI and ED both over alleged corruption charges in the Air India Indian Airlines merger aircraft deals. He joined NDA in 2023. CBI files a closure report, awaiting a court nod, and overnight, from accused, he became an ally of BJP. Chhagan Bhujbal, the OBC face once again from NCP. ED arrested him for money laundering in PWD contractual irregularities in March 2016. 2 years later, he got bail in 2018 and then he joined hands with BJP in 2023. Trial drags on, but no fresh heat. Hassan Mushrif, also from NCP, for a change, a Muslim face who switched sides and joined the BJP. But prior to that, let's recall, ED raided his sugar factory in Kolhapur and he joined hands with BJP in 2023. Case is open but stalled. No raids since then. Now, let's shift our focus to Assam. Himanta Biswa Sharma, ex-Congress strongman, very powerful leader. CBI raided him in 2014 for his alleged involvement in Sharda Chit Fund scam and Louis Berger scam. He joined BJP in 2015. Cases are there in cold storage and he is also now the Chief Minister of Assam, the BJP Chief Minister of Assam. From Punjab, Raninder Singh, son of Captain Amrinder Singh. ED and CBI probed him under FEMA violations tied to IT issues and loan fraud. He has been summoned multiple times since 2016, but he aligned with BJP in 2022 and wow, the magic worked again. Everything got stalled. You have Kripa Shankar Singh, a Congress leader. He was probed by ED. ED grilled him in a disproportionate of asset case. He joined BJP in 2021. ED cases became infructuous. What a coincidence. Digambar Kamath from Goa Congress. ED had questioned him in Louis Berger bribery scam, raided his house and other locations connected with him, all in 2016. And 6 years later, he joined BJP in 2022. Trial ongoing, but slow, and he is with BJP. Ashok Chavan, let's go back to Congress and let's go back to Maharashtra again. Ashok Chavan, Congress ex-Maharashtra Chief Minister. He was named by both CBI and ED in the Adarsh housing scam. He joined BJP in 2024. In February 2024 to be specific, and the case has been stalled with a Supreme Court stay on proceedings. Navin Jindal, former Congress leader, industrialist, he is currently the BJP MP. Navin Jindal was named, leading to charge sheets in 2016 and 2017 for alleged irregularities in allocation to his companies. ED also filed a money laundering case against him and was probing forex violations. ED conducted raids on his premises in April 2022 in connection with the fresh forex violation case, and he joined BJP in March 2024 and then contested election on a BJP ticket and then became a BJP member of parliament. Archana Patil was with Congress once upon a time, Congress veteran's daughter-in-law. Archana Patil joined BJP only after her husband's firm, that is NB Group, was raided by IT in 2017. Geeta Koda, Jharkhand Congress Member of Parliament. The CBI booked her husband, Madhu Koda, in a coal blocks allocation case in September 2012, with additional probe into disproportionate assets involving the family. What happened? Same story, she joined the BJP. What happened to the case? Don't ask such bogus questions. You have better things to probe. Shubhendu Adhikari, let's come back to Bengal now. Shubhendu Adhikari, former Trinamool Congress minister in Mamata Banerjee's cabinet. The CBI registered an FIR in the Narda sting case in April 2017. And he is also named along with other Trinamool Congress leaders. Funny, in May 2021, days after the results of Bengal elections came out, 4 of Trinamool Congress leaders were arrested by CBI on the basis of that same Narda FIR in which Shubhendu Adhikari was also named. But they did not arrest Shubhendu Adhikari. Ask why? Because he had done a development in his political career. I'm not saying that is the reason, but he had switched sides and joined BJP in December 2020, became the poster boy of BJP for Bengal Assembly election 2021. But just not politicians. There is another pattern, something very interesting and worth a mention. It involves corporates. Now, after Supreme Court made electoral bonds public, lot became clear. And ideally, political parties should be giving us explanations. But how dare anyone can ask any question to BJP? Supreme Court struck down electoral bonds as unconstitutional. Now, all political parties have earned out of electoral bonds, which means all of their earnings were equally unconstitutional, but no one can question any of the political parties. BJP earned the most from electoral bonds, 6,000 crores, nearly 85% of all donations, yet sub changasi. Companies get traded by central agencies like the ED, CBI or IT only to purchase hefty bonds predominantly for the BJP shortly thereafter, raising questions about potential coercion or quid pro quo. For instance, Future Gaming and Hotel Services endured ED and IT raids in October 2021 and April 2023 over alleged money laundering in lottery operations, yet began buying bonds worth 1,208 crore rupees. That's over 1,200 crore rupees from November 2021 onwards. Let's focus on Mega Engineering and Infrastructure that was hit by IT raids in March 2019, uncovering over 800 crores in undisclosed income, and an ED probe that got initiated in April 2023 on hydropower irregularities. But then what followed next? Followed by bond purchase starting from April 2019, totaling to 966 crores of rupees, of which 584 crore rupees of worth electoral bonds had gone to BJP. Vedanta Group faced CBI and ED scrutiny on mining and environmental violations between 2020 and 2023. Then they acquired bonds amounting to 402 crore rupees post raids, with over 220 crores going only to BJP. Haldia Energy encountered ED probe in 2021 linked to coal scam, and then they purchased 377 crore worth electoral bonds, largely for BJP. Similarly, Heathrow Labs Healthcare were raided by IT and ED in November 2021 for drug pricing and laundering. What did they do? They bought electoral bonds worth 150 crore from January 2022 and onwards, directed mainly to BJP. Aurobindo Pharma suffered ED and IT raids in November 2022 over insider trading and quality lapses. What followed next? 52 crore rupees of electoral bonds they bought January 2023 onwards only for BJP. This timeline across these heavyweights, raids often preceding bond buys by mere months, underscore a systemic trend, with total donations from such probed entities exceeding over 2,400 crores, which had gone to BJP alone, while cases frequently stalled or eased post contribution. But then what's going on? Why can't ED, the same ED that can issue press statements, counter these figures? These figures are there in public domain. Yet, Enforcement Directorate never went to Supreme Court saying, "Sir, we are getting defamed, we did not do anything, We are being dragged into political circus. Did they do it? The answer is no. There is a conspicuous silence on this alleged quid pro quo. An Enforcement Directorate, or for that matter, any central agency, had never gone to Supreme Court seeking reprieve. Thus, Mamata Banerjee's bold intervention during the January 8 raids inside IPAC office and then Pratik Jain's house has sent shockwaves through the political landscape, effectively uniting a fractured opposition against what they decry as the BJP's misuse of central agencies. Leaders from Congress, AAP and even regional parties have rallied behind her, hailing it as a defiant stand that has neutralized the long-feared ED CBI bogeyman, inspiring others to push back rather than cover. Yet, the ED's swift pivot to the Supreme Court seeking a CBI probe into the so-called obstruction instead of resisting on-site raises eyebrows. Were the officers caught off guard by the Chief Minister's audacity, or does this reflect deeper hesitations in confronting a sitting Chief Minister amid Bengal's volatile politics, or confront a Chief Minister when she is probably right? Whispers about the institutional probity of these probes have grown into a roar, with Trinamool Congress now accusing the ED of spying to steal their 2026 election blueprint, further fueling nationwide distrust in agencies perceived as partisan tools. Has Mamata Banerjee's dare not just exposed the washing machine theory, but jammed it for good, empowering skeptics to question if justice is truly blind or selectively spun? Has the Supreme Court weighed in all these factors as yet? Or when they do, one thing is clear: the cry for democratic accountability is just heating up as much as the politics here in Bengal. Thank you so much.